Hello my dear friends and welcome to StudyIQ. I am Joycey Joy and today in this lecture we will discuss about the fall in Bitcoin value. Let us first look into the current affair. So coming to the current affair, the value of the Bitcoin has fallen in the last 1 year compared to the previous year. So the fall in the value of Bitcoins make this an important current affair, and also even though there is a fall in the value, there is a future potential for Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. So this is the current affair, and based on this we will see this issue in detail. But before moving on to the issue, let me explain two terms to you. First one, Bitcoin. Second one, cryptocurrency. First, let us see what is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is basically a digital currency, and this is a digital currency and therefore it is used and distributed electronically. So it involves a electronic distribution and usage. And this Bitcoin is a decentralized peer-to-peer network. That means no single institution or a person controls it. It is decentralized peer-to-peer network. Now coming to cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a digital or a virtual currency which is designed to work as a medium of exchange. So it is a digital or a virtual currency and it works as a medium of exchange. And Bitcoin is a type of cryptocurrency. So there are various types of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is one type of cryptocurrency. Now let us examine the performance of Bitcoin in the last year. So in the month of December 2018, one Bitcoin had a value of $3,585. This is in the month of December 2018. But in the last year, that is in the month of December 2017, the value of one Bitcoin was $15,189. So when we compare both these values, we will see that there has been a 76% fall in the value of Bitcoins over 1 year. And the value of Bitcoin is again further falling down in the recent days also. And now let us see what was the performance of Bitcoin earlier or in the year 2017. So in the year 2017, almost everyone was very optimistic about the future of the Bitcoin. There was a consistent increase in the value of the Bitcoin, and therefore the investors even termed Bitcoin as digital gold. And this was considered as one of the finest financial product of the century. And after the growth of this Bitcoin value, the blockchain technology has triggered various similar innovations and inventions. So what is blockchain technology? It is basically an online public ledger system that will allow digital information to be distributed. So basically blockchain technology is an online ledger technology. And after the success of Bitcoin, the financial institutions and different governments looked at the potential of digital currencies similar to Bitcoins. And we will also see that some of the world's biggest banks, they went on and introduced their own digital currencies. And along with this, the global financial crisis and the public's loss of trust in the traditional currencies and asset classes helped the Bitcoin in again increasing the demand for it. And now, as we have discussed, the value of Bitcoins have come down, and this is a signal that the cryptocurrency is coming down or dooming of cryptocurrency. Now let us see what will be the future of Bitcoins, or how does the future look like. So gold is considered as an investment option in India, and it is widely popular among the Indian households. Like in case of gold, most investors consider Bitcoin also as an alternative investment option. We have seen that in 2017, the value of Bitcoins had increased and it was even termed as digital gold. So from this term digital gold itself, it is evident that Bitcoin was seen as an alternative to investing in gold. And in case of Bitcoins or cryptocurrency, they do not have any patrons in the form of any central government or any central bank or a financial institution. Now, if we look at the history of certain fiat currencies also, we will see that these fiat currencies had also undergone a fall period. So, fiat currency is a legal tender whose value is backed by the government that issues it. For example, the US dollar, the euro, these are all examples of fiat currency. But if we take the example of Indian rupee, the legal tender has not got a backup from the government. Instead, the backup is provided by some physical goods like gold or silver or forex, etc. So in case of rupee, the backup is given in terms of gold. But in case of fiat currency, the legal tender has got a backup from the government itself. So, if we look at existing fiat currencies, historically they have also gone through many episodes of correction. So, it is normal for a cryptocurrency or a Bitcoin to gain that level of maturity and confidence in order to enter the mainstream financial discourse. And along with that, the emerging formations in geopolitics is another important factor that can help the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in their way ahead. For example, United States measures such as tariff hikes on China's imports and China's countering measures to it. So, such type of geopolitical developments can create uncertainties in the value of currencies like dollar or yuan. So, with this extending trade war between US and China, there is every potential that in the coming years, the value of dollar and yuan will come down. And also there are chances of a next financial meltdown. And this can cause a currency crash. So, considering all these factors, naturally the smart investors who have good surplus money will go in search of alternative forms of assets. And cryptocurrency or the bitcoins can provide a better alternative to such investors who are looking for an alternative option. Now let us discuss an UPSC Mains model question. The question is, cryptocurrency transactions have led to concerns regarding consumer protection, money laundering and financing of criminal activities. So discuss the challenges that exist in the regulating of cryptocurrencies or regulatory mechanisms. So this is the question and I will give you the broad idea on how to answer this question. So please everyone try to attempt this question and you can send me the answers to joyce.studyiq@gmail.com. So coming to the structure of the answer. You can start by defining what is cryptocurrency. So please give the definition of cryptocurrency in the first paragraph and followed by second paragraph you can mention about the concerns with regard to cryptocurrency. There you can mention 3 specific areas which is asked in the question. First one, consumer protection. Second one is money laundering. Third one, financing of criminal activities. So specifically the question asks you these 3 concerns. So you have to separately explain what are the concerns in all these areas. For example, in case of consumer protection, you can mention about the fraudsters, hackers. You can give the examples of Ponzi schemes, phishing emails, etc. In case of money laundering, you can mention about Bitcoin based online market. Now thirdly, regarding financing criminal activities, you can mention about human trafficking and these cryptocurrencies are borderless and they can also avoid legal barriers. Such type of obstacles or concerns are existing with regard to the use of cryptocurrency and bitcoins. Now in the third paragraph, you can mention about the challenges in the regulation of bitcoins or cryptocurrencies. So here you can mention about the complex technology which is used in the cryptocurrency. Since the technology is very complex, there are challenges in the regulation. Secondly, the global nature of the currency is challenging. That means it is borderless currency. There is no single location for the buyer and the sellers. So these are all some of the challenges in regulation. And finally, you can also give a concluding paragraph where you can mention the way ahead or what has to be done. So with that, you can conclude your answer. You can find the PDF of this lecture on my Facebook page, and for any queries regarding your UPSC preparations, you can get in touch with me on my Facebook page or you can email me at joyce.studyiq@gmail.com. Thank you.